SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Hi, folks, and welcome to Camping World Stadium here in Orlando, Florida. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Singleton. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st. And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Howard. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Auburn. They grab the early lead. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Your Oklahoma Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the 1st down. Makes me harken back to guys.
Now here he goes. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Robinson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Catch made on the out route. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's hot. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. Here we go. 1st play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And here's the handoff. Running with purpose. Tackle, but 1st down.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about.
Breaks into the clear. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out. It's Cobb. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the 1st play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Back to throw. It's Arnold. The sure hands. It's Singleton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Simmons. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Run down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Tigers! They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Mateer. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Pressure is coming. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. And he was not going to squander this chance.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
They'll try a pass here. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Auburn. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. That's caught. It's hot. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. The pocket breaking down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Offense comes up on 1st down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on 3rd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making the...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion.
Oh, Chris, he almost gave one back there. This quarterback needs to be much more careful working with a 2-touchdown lead.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Mateer. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
It's a dart right down the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Ott. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. Grab behind the line. It's Spot. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. On the ground, it's Robinson. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Nice grab. It's Ott. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Tries to get it to the running back. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Sooners. Great connection there for 6 points. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layer in all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. caught in the backfield. It's Simmons.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Arnold. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
He's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Receiver makes the catch, and he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run the option. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, how about this one, Chris, for the option? Getting the wide receiver in on the option pitch. Fantastic read by the quarterback to know to give the ball up and let the shifty receiver do the rest to get it for a score. But the defense has got to be asking themselves, how many different guys is this guy able to pitch the ball to? This one's good for 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Throws to the tight end. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking deep to the right side. Caught at the 30. Still running. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. The quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process.
Here he goes. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, I'd love to see this late in the game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Back to throw. It's Arnold. Grabbed by the receiver.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Boom! Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Using his legs, it's Cobb. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
You know, this said, Coach, and even the players always talked about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
21.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Mateer. Grab near the sticks. It's Sategna. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. Took contact on the throw.
But this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a late deep throw. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. Across the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Auburn. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Ball handed to the running back, and it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's Mateer, bringing pressure. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
They've been great on 4th down so far today. 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
It's an out route. The catch made.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Bringing it out, it's Sategna. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves